Alright, what's going on, Beowulf Nation? I'm Beowulf, back at it with another video. Man, I'm still sick. It's been like literally, what, 2 weeks since the last time I was here. Water's super high. Last time I was here was the lowest I've ever seen it. And hopefully I get well soon. I've been just really tired out, so get out here to do some riding. I got the boost gauge working too. I quickly got that all fixed right before leaving, and let's get it out and let her rip. Crazy thing, this is the last boat to leave. Nobody else is here, and nice thing is it's almost 70 degrees here today, which is pretty crazy because not too far from here, a couple hours, you get Spartanburg, got snow, South Carolina.
How you doing?
What's going on? Warm up the ski. So then we got the depth finder. I'm very curious to see what the depth is now. You know, hooked up. It says 10 feet. Last time I would think it was what, 5 feet here? That's pretty wild. That's 9 feet. So the crazy thing is, it's super flooded right now, and if you look at it, it's really not that deep. So look at it, it's like 7 feet here. Now if you seen that one video where I was in the Kawasaki SXR, this boat was in the center pushing me way over there. You know, I think this is when it's high. Imagine when it's low, I could have been just in a couple of feet of water, not even that. This thing is definitely a really cool thing to have. We got the boost gauge work, so I did a whole different setup than even how Autometer comes with it. I'm running the same matching hoses, and went yesterday to Fast Snow and got a different fitting for the back, so we're not using that plastic cheap hose. And I was like, quickly before riding, took everything back apart, ran it all through, didn't even check if it worked. I'm like, it has to work. Luckily it does work, and we're out here. Yeah, it's nice getting out here. It's crazy because what it does is sometimes if they'll say there's a chance of snow and it doesn't come through. Like South Carolina is so bipolar of weather. It's like hot, cold. This is probably the nicest day it's going to be for like the next week or so. So that's why I had to get out. It was raining earlier today. And I was just talking to my mom, and they got so much snow, and it's still snowing, and it's like 5 degrees, and they're just like all this snow, and I'm thinking like, oh man, everybody likes different types of weather. Personally, I'm done with snow, and it's nice to come out here where I'm actually hot right now wearing everything I'm wearing, which is kind of good because sometimes when I come out here and I'm feeling really cold, it really sucks. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the like button. Greatly appreciate it. Become part of the Beowulf Nation, and I think this thing's warmed up, and let's get out and party. Time to party. Oh yeah, let's see, it'll work. Oh yeah.
been on this block. 25 to life bit, I live on this rock. Planet Mars, dog, my planet raw. Took trips and landed far. Took hits I can't ignore. My chest got a black hole. I dealt with a black crow. White dove, a black soul. Wipe off my past cloak. I try to get away from it, not trying to let the vapors in. Time fly when you wasting it. Fast life, I was racing it, and I knew I had to pay for it. Always knew that I was made for this. My path, I paved. My path, my raven is. So past lives, they hover over like crows, just like I hover over my code. All hail, almighty freedom I chose. Tall tales, my eyes see to my road. Don't look at the clock, I don't even got time. I seen people ride, I seen people stop, I seen people let it pass by. I seen evil, maybe that's why. I see needles next to that wine. I seen demons and I seen signs. I need reason, you don't need mine. Once I took a roll of that dice, that took control of my life. Twice I paid the toll for that price. Nights and days, hoping I'd fight. Knives and blades, open my sight. Guide the way, open my spite. I was made as I was built. Flowers fade and flowers wilt till past lives, they hover over like crows, just like I hover over my code. All hail, almighty freedom I chose. Tall tales, my eyes see to my road, and send you back home. My God of peace, my God of war, my own. So much I've been shown. All hail, almighty freedom I roam.
crazy how it just drops all around here. I'm almost out of fuel too. I knew before coming I only had a half a tank of gas. I was like, I wasn't thinking about when I was going down the coast how much fuel I had. I kept going and I'm like, wait a minute. I started back and I'm like, wait, I don't have a full tank of gas. Totally forgot. Man, but I tell you, this Yamaha gets good gas mileage. So other brands, if you had a half a tank of gas, you probably already ran out. So it seems a lot of fun. It's awesome to see the boost gauge. So it looks like we're running 15 psi, if that's correct, from with the mods. I'll have to check but it's still pretty impressive. 15 psi is still a lot of boost. I mean, most cars that you add a supercharger on, it doesn't come standard with it. They're, I think, what they run like 6 to 8 psi. So really, when you think about it, it's definitely it's running a lot of boost. I mean, the thing maxed out at 20, so you know, if you gained another 5, you wouldn't even know what's above that. Depth finder is just sweet, I'll tell you that. It has like a warning label too of like when it's going off. But that fog, man, I've never been out here. I was just watching this old Russell Crowe movie where it's he's a naval captain for the British during, I don't know what period of time we'd say it is. But they lost I think the French were going after his ship in the movie and they lost him in a fog. It's not crazy fog, but I mean, it was kind of creepy going out there seeing fog coming. And yeah, it just reminded me of the movie that I just watched literally 2 nights ago. I'm like, this is pretty intense. First I was smoke, and then it's like, and that was pretty cool when the fog moves. It wasn't like thick fog, but definitely it was crazy seeing the people at the beach were covered in fog, so they couldn't even probably see me out there. And there was a lot of people on the beach. And it's crazy. The last 2 times coming here, there's been like nobody here, which is pretty wild. It's nice out though. I'm actually feeling got a little wet at the end, but I'm actually pretty hot. Usually I really wouldn't need to wear these gloves. I could have worn my Jettrim gloves. That it just feels that much more comfortable, except for the water. My feet are freezing cold, so I guess it's a double-edged sword of what you wear coming out here. I'd rather have hot hands than freezing cold. My feet are cold. My boots are not, these riding boots, they're not made for this type of temperatures. Nice ski though. I should have done this stuff a long time ago, to be honest. Yeah, so it's 8 feet here, and I think last time I was here when the water was super low, the water was like 4.5 feet. So you can kind of do the math from that the water is about 4.5 feet, a little over 4.5 feet higher than before. So I'd be curious to see what it averages here riding. But definitely when you're out in the ocean, especially, I ride here all the time, but there's definitely areas that I used to not realize that it was that shallow riding through that. You come out here, you make a right, then you make the far left, and then you're doing a big sweeping right where you see all those bunch of buoys and stuff. There that you think where you should be is not where you should be because it's that shallow and it's way over. So there's like a little area to go through. So there's a lot of times when there's been heavy traffic that you're going through there, if it's not that deep and then you jump a wave, you have a chance at bottoming out the ski. So definitely, I wasn't paying attention when I was jumping waves to would drastically change the height. Usually I was just focusing. Those waves, they weren't crazy waves, but definitely there's a pattern you have to ride. I've been watching all these videos. They get me a little, there's a TikTok channel that I found. These people from South Carolina go tagging great white sharks, and they had this footage out to add them in and clip, but they got this like big great white shark right at the shore here in South Carolina, and they've been out there like tagging great white sharks like crazy.
It's all mine, it's all mine! Get it!
Shit,
Son of a bitch, it's a shark!
it's a shark!
Good one. Oh, wow!
Oh my god!
Dude, I shot that.
It's pretty wild. It's nice to get out though. I was gonna go yesterday and then temperature kind of dropped, and today it's actually, for once, it's kind of nice being out here.
Cold out there?
Pretty warm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I saw you, you were whipping ass.
Yeah, it's pretty quick, huh? But if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Existing subscribers, hit the bell notification. Also going to be starting to a Patreon, which I'm putting all the logistics together with that, but that will be up soon, which will be pretty cool with that. And then check out the Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/I'mBeowulf. You can pick up some of the Beowulf merch at I'mBeowulf.com. I got all the RXTX and RXPX merch super marked down, like really marked down. And once I'm out of stock of that, I'm out of stock. So check that out. And it's always awesome and a privilege to be going out here riding in the ocean. Majority of the United States is like freezing and snow, and it's just like, it's just hard to believe of how Myrtle Beach pretty much every year gets away with getting snow. I mean, it's so crazy. You'll have like a couple weeks you can't ride because it's too cold, and then the temperature just fluctuates to where you get a couple nice days, and our winters aren't that bad. I mean, there's sometimes it gets pretty cold at night. Like the nice thing tonight, I don't think it's going to get below 50s, which is pretty nice with cleaning the skis. The hard thing is when you go out, because let's say it's 55 degrees, and then it drops when the sun goes down to 30 degrees. Well, when you ride in the ocean, it's all this cleaning you have to do afterwards. And it's not fun being outside, freezing, all wet, trying to clean up your ski. I'm actually pretty warm, and I'm like wet too from riding. That's pretty nice, because usually when I come out here, I get wet. I'm freezing cold. Get this thing out, and I'm the last person here.